talk, we gon' have fun. We be on fire, we be lit. It's a unique hustle, big shit. Big shit, big shit, big shit. It's a unique hustle, nigga, big shit. Big shit, big shit, big shit. Name another podcast like this.
Check it. It's a unique hustle. It's your boy ECEO, and I'm here with the lovely, amazing Miss Jamaica. What's going on?
Nothing, my dad. Walk on.
Hey man, we got a special day ahead. We working over here at Boss Talk 101, where the bosses talk. We got a couple of special guys in here, man. Some entrepreneurs that I ran into, man, and I wanted to just stop and just take a moment in time and get to know them in the process and what makes them tick, man. My guy G and my guy Ricky from Certified MixTapes. They do other things as well, but hey, man, we about to get into it, man. I'm just loving the vibe, man. Loving the fact that, hey, man, I get to sit around this august panel, as I call it, with some real thoroughbred, some real stomp down, real men, man, that really brothers that's out here making it happen. What's up, baby?
What's the word,
What's
man?
going on?
Hey, man, y'all like that introduction?
That was beautiful.
I went in on that thing. Then, so Certified MixTapes, man, you hear so much stuff going on, man. You hear so many different things. What made you guys? Now you've been doing this for a while.
Yeah, 2013.
2013.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. And what made you guys do you want to go back further?
What is Certified Mixtape? Is it just the mixtapes, or what is it?
So it's a music platform. We compete with live mixtapes, Apple Music, any streaming service. That's what we are. We held towards like mixtapes, but we do albums, videos. We got radio portions on it. I mean,
But when you compare yourself to Apple, that's a big platform to compare yourself to. How well are you on the road to being the next Apple, so to say?
Oh man, every day is what we do is we strive to be better than what we were yesterday. Every day. So when are we going to get there? Mm-hmm. When are we going to surpass? I mean, it can be any time because we're being consistent and making ourselves better.
So you haven't been putting your numbers together and be like, well, we are projected, because that's how Apple do it, okay?
Yeah, projections, yeah.
We are projected to hit these numbers in 2028.
Right now, as we said, we got over 3 million downloads on the app.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So, and we got, what's the foot traffic like on the website?
Yeah, the website, we get about 1 million impressions. Yeah. So, as far as like what you're saying, trajectory or whatever, right. As far as like us predicting that, the mixtape game kind of took a hit as far as the platforms. If you see like the Dat Pips, the live mixtape, so we had to kind of like pivot and start also getting into the media, getting into the social media, and promoting artists on different platforms. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The main goal of our platform is just to distribute artists, promote unknown artists, also big artists also. So our main goal is just to distribute the music and get in front of people's eyes.
Wow. But then, as you said, with the marketing, social media has cornered the market where if you want to advertise, that's where you need to be, because that's where everybody is.
Right. Yeah.
So you can't help, because, yes, a lot of people are saying because social media is such, I won't say a monopoly because there's so many different avenues, but they'll block you, they'll take you off, and people get upset. Well, that's why you need to have your own website. That's why you need to have this, so people can find you other places than just here, because they've been doing that to a lot of big artists and big people. Yeah. But at the same time, can we ever do without them?
Well, you can use them as your platform as far as your marketing. Your objective is to get eyes, right? So you're going to use your social media to drive traffic to where you want it to go. Mm-hmm. As far as relying all the way on social media, that's where some people kind of see that downfall as well, where they might get their platform taken away at any time and not even get a response or know how to get it back. You know what I mean?
That's definitely a dagger in today's society. When I look at the people that I've seen here recently that loses a lot of pages. I've seen my guy Cheating Ass Myron go from, I think he had over 500,000 to now fighting back with 11,000. And when I call him, he says pretty much he say this needed to happen. Sometimes it's a conditioning mentally to say, hey man, this may be a who you was, but what you gonna do now? Life something else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
God is something else.
Oh,
Yes.
Because God allows this to happen really to make us stronger. Because we as human beings, we get so one track mind. So like we pushing ball stock and we pushing.
Yeah.
But sometimes we need to start focusing on other things, and we don't always see those other things that we need to focus on. But God will always put a wedge in your plans for you to say, okay, you need to not just be this one track mind doing this, you need to that. And that's maybe what happened to Myron.
Well, not just Myron. You had
and other people.
Trap Boy
A lot of
Freddie
people.
did it one time. I know he had lost his pay. Kenny B, Country Wayne. Different people done lost their page and got it back. I see all of this.
D-Will Skits.
D-Will Skits,
Boosie.
like Boosie.
Boosie.
All of these
Say
people.
Cheese,
Say
yeah.
Cheese
Say
lost his page and got it back. Like these are things that are happening. And I think the reason I love the fact that you guys was talking about the app that you guys created was because we need to have something to where when
It's yours.
all else fails, you have a database, you have a server, you have something that's going to pretty much combat with anything that comes up against you when it comes to this social media world.
Yeah.
Right. You
Right?
got your data. You got the data of the people that follow you. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? There's no disconnect in between your audience.
Yeah,
Wow. I think that's important, man.
it is.
So what do we do? Like, I'm just old boy out of East Texas, right?
I'm from East Texas, too.
What part?
From Longview.
Let's get it, man. That boy Lobo, man. Where you from? 300?
No,
I put that boy way on over there. Where you from? Aldi 300. Shout out, man.
Yeah.
no, I'm over there on closer to like where High Street is.
Okay.
And
Okay.
That's where my people at, and then I got people in Tatum.
Wow, man.
Mm-hmm.
People in Tatum. Yeah, man. Them boys. Yeah, I remember the boys in football. Tatum. Yeah. Yeah, Longview, Lobo, then you can get it, man. Don't play with us, man.
Where you from?
Man, don't even play, man. You know, we be in Jefferson, Linden. Shout out Jefferson and Linden, man, and all them Atlanta, Texas, man. Shout out them backwoods over there. Shout out even Caddo, man. Caddo Parish area down through there, man. All that back in the woods, man. That whole northeast corner, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you how did you guys come up with we're gonna create an app? You know.
Ooh, going with the first one.
So it was a stage to it. So I was in Prairie View, and I was looking for, like, you know, this when the first, like, the smartphones and all that started coming out. Everybody started switching over to smartphones.
How long ago was this?
This was like 2011, around 2010, 2011.
You
And-
was up there with DeRoe Neal?
Yeah, I was out there.
What? They was just the primetime click?
Yeah, so I was out there doing the party boy days and all that.
Yeah. Bone, nigga. Yeah.
Hey, that's when it was like the boogie era or whatever.
That's what everybody keeps
Yeah,
saying.
man.
Yeah.
Did you at 12 o'clock midday? You went to party on Wednesday?
Oh yeah, you know I went to Hump Day.
They're still doing that now, probably.
More likely it never stops.
Yeah, that ain't gonna stop. That's part of.
But so let's get back into the app.
So yeah, when I was down at PV, I was looking for, you know, more urban apps or whatever. You know, during that time there wasn't a lot of apps out there, so I was just trying, basically creating apps. I was creating I created like the WorldStar app during that time, and then it just got me more interested in apps, and I wanted to create my own brand. Now there was trials and tribulations in between that for me not knowing my business during that time. By creating their app, and you know they reached out. I tried to sell it to them.
This when Q was alive.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
when Q was
Yeah.
alive. So yeah, me reaching out to them, trying to sell it to them, but then I just, you know, I deleted the app or whatever off the app store. But that got my start into not only like creating apps, but like learning how to create them.
Did you get a hold to anybody that was could give a yes or a no on the app?
I talked to him. I actually talked to Q.
And it was something they wasn't interested in?
No, they wasn't. Well, I think
They took us off and made it the exact replica of what
That's
we
business.
Yeah.
That's, you hear all the time how people steal other people's idea of Facebook, all of those other, you know, programs that they come up with.
Yeah, but
So-
see, they would have been to the market a lot faster. So like I had created that app like in probably like 2010. They didn't come out with the app until 2012, 2013.
Yeah,
so
it takes time.
Yeah, it took them a while. So they could have been in the market and they wouldn't have had to deal with me. They just would have bought it from me.
WorldStar is a major. They were major during this time.
Oh yeah.
So I like your attitude of going straight at the boys who's pretty much making noise, right?
Yeah.
Right. So
But how hard was it? Okay, you created it. I mean, you were in college, but that wasn't what you were in college for. So
I went to school for computer engineering.
computer engineering. So was it school who helped you to make this,
So no,
or you just figured out from not social media, but Google?
that's what programming is. Like you learn it through Google.
How to do it.
I also had an internship during that time where I kind of learned how to program, and then I put those skills to use basically.
Okay. Because I was trying to figure out, can a regular Joe Blow who not in college, and just look it up online, figure out how to do it and just do it?
Yeah.
yeah, I believe so too.
Yeah.
So start to finish. How long did it take you to create that app, that WorldStar app?
I created it on Android first. Took me 2 months.
2 months, and you created. So you done got faster now. They didn't get fast now. You getting app done in a day.
The more you do it, it's
one
the
day.
quicker you.
One day.
No, I ain't gonna
Get
stunt
an app
like
done.
that.
Nigga do all the program next day in
But-
one day. Bam, app up. Yeah.
But we
Boss
cre-
talk.
Yeah.
But with creating it, what else? Because in my mind, I always looking at the business side of it. Yeah, you can create it and you offered it to him, but how can you protect yourself? Because you're trying to sell it, but anybody can just look at it and, oh, I'm going to create it. No, I don't want this, and go over here like what you said and create it for themselves and just do it. But they're actually copying all of your stuff.
Well,
how
it really
can you
wasn't my
protect
stuff.
yourself?
Like that, it was their brand. So
Yeah, it was
really-
their brand because you're doing it for him, but they didn't buy yours.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know what I
but
mean? But
they
they took your idea
Yeah.
of what you created for them,
You could
and
do some non-compete, non-disclosure, something.
but how can you
things could've did.
protect the time and effort that you spend in creating something for someone else?
So as far as like you had to have a contract basically, but there was no contract with me. Like with them, I just went off and created it myself, and then I went and so
Kind of like what we was doing when I was trying to create commercial skits for businesses, where you just basically create a commercial, show them how their business look, and then present it to them and say, "Look, I can make you look like this. You don't have no way to do this, but I have a way." So you fly drones in the front of the business, and then you
Right.
come in and they don't even know you recording, and next thing you know, you show them their business in a way that they never seen it before, and then say, "We can market this on social media platforms."
right.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, really. It just I'm doing more leg work physically, but you're doing it on the computer and you
Showing your work
That's it.
early,
You're
that's
showing your
all.
work early.
But he
Yeah.
probably would have never had that meeting with me if I wouldn't have actually created the app first. Because me putting it out there and he's seeing the response of people actually downloading and getting a lot of downloads. Okay, that's gonna get your attention. But if I just reached out as a regular person, he probably wouldn't have responded.
I agree with that 100%.
Because I always look at how I can protect, your investment.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to just jump and do stuff, and you're not going to always win up front when you do stuff. Sometimes you're going to lose, and sometimes you got to plan to lose too, because already at some point it's going to catch.
Or maybe not put out your 100% in creating that app. Just create it just to give them a skit of what you can do. But you could push, like, if you agree to this, I can make what I just show you 10 times better. I'm just giving you a hint of what I can do. So
Right.
you also making a person curious to know that they can do something way better than this. Maybe I need to go with them, type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what? Okay, that's your first app. What's your next one? What was that? WorldStar and then Certified MixTape. But it was some more. You had to fall and climb and fall like a baby, nigga. Just boom, I'm up again.
No, it was another mixtape. It was a mixtape app called Live.
What was the name of it?
Live Mixtapes.
Live.
Yeah.
I think I heard of those guys.
Yeah.
They've been around forever.
Yeah, you created the app for them. Mm-hmm. Did they take it from you? Or what happened?
No, they did similar.
They went and recreated the same thing.
Right. They took even longer. So you
Make
see,
Boss Talk app. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna. Not good. I'm just messing with you.
yeah. Well, that was still during college too. So I hadn't learned my lesson of that I hadn't got my business all the way together. But like during that time, me seeing the actual how to monetize apps and how to just really make the money off of it and promote it, it taught me a lot for my own brand.
Wow. So you guys link up after live or no?
No, we was before then. So
y'all already been together, but when did y'all decide? Hell, we better stop showing everybody our idea and try to do it for ourselves.
After that live mixtape.
After that. Well, it was a lot that went on with the live mixtape. It was lawsuits and different.
Oh,
things.
really? Did y'all lose the lawsuit?
No, it was a settle.
They settled with you.
Yeah, it was a settle.
Okay.
So,
Okay, that's dope.
Can you get into it?
Not
no.
Because if
really.
you settled it, the case is done.
But so it's disclosed as far as
Yeah, they told him that you can't. They put a gag order on that nigga.
So yeah, but it was an experience for me.
Okay.
I bet it was.
What
was
have
it
you
stressful?
learned?
Yeah, it was stressful because I was during that time. It was we had over 1 million downloads on that application.
So it was turning.
It was moving.
You didn't learn after Napster and all that.
Napster that's a total different
I know,
situation.
but still, it's software and stuff happening in this world where music and all this stuff is involved, and people are pretty much watering down people's legacies and brands, right?
Right, but these were mixtapes. So mixtapes they have a different type of like the license to use. You can use it through the DMCA, right?
Okay.
So like with the albums, Napster, they were using like actual albums. So they basically brought the record companies down to they weren't making no money during this internet age.
Right.
So that's when you saw that the record company sued Napster and basically took over the company.
Wow. So,
But what did you learn from that case? Like, so that what did you learn from what you had to go through, so that wouldn't happen again?
You got to complete every step. Do it yourself.
Just being more literal than that, it's just more so like get your brand in order, get your trademarks, just do it from scratch yourself. Don't try to build something else for somebody else unless you're partnering with them beforehand, getting your business together with them.
And get all your paperwork together if you are.
Right.
From the jump.
Mm-hmm.
wow. I just like when I think about business ventures, you guys just were talking about it's a lot of stuff go with it. There's times we've owned 7 locations. We got into a situation where we built one where I spent a large amount of money, man, anywhere from just say 100 to 200 grand, and we ended up getting screwed because the guy kept fluctuating on the lease and all type of. It was a lot of stuff that went on. All I'm saying is you go through these trials. I remember one where they kept breaking into it, and we had to put money up on that. You have all these cases where you go through tests and trials, and you grow, right? You deal with different people, and this is a part of what makes you stronger,
Right.
So now God is pretty much take you to the next level is what that really be meaning. You got to go through these things. You got to go through something to get to something, right?
A lot of stuff.
It's a lot of stuff. So a lot of storms. So you guys get to certified mixtapes now, and you say, "Hey man, we finna do this, man. I've been knowing you. We've been doing this. We can do this for ourselves, man.
Right.
We ain't trying to bring nobody else into it."
No.
And really, God's saying you should have did that at first. But anyway, we ain't gonna go there.
That was another lesson I learned too. I should have been creating my brand from the jump.
First jump.
From the jump.
So you but God knows what's going on. So at the end of the day, we had to go through those people too, so you could get tougher.
Right.
Right. So when you get to this one, what made this one different than live mixtape than the one you did for WorldStar? What made certified mixtapes different, other than the fact that it was yours, right?
I think as far as I think we brought in more of a content than they had during that time. They were just focusing on mixtapes. We started trying to bring in like the having like those deals with ASCAP and actually being able to get streams and stuff through your music. Like we weren't just trying to take advantage of the artists like a lot of mixtapes.
Yeah.
Sites.
Get paid for it if they're able to.
Wow, that is so dope, man. So. From start to finish, you say 2 months. What about now? But that was then. Mm-hmm. For you to create an app from start to finish for whatever, how long does it take?
It depends on the app.
It does. That's what I was thinking when I was asking that question. Because it may be something, what type of business it is, right?
Yeah, if it's retail where you have clothing and all of that in the app, that's going to take, because they have to upload so much. But if it's just a content page where, because it's to me, it's almost the same like building a website.
Yeah, but you say they have to upload so much, but really, when you do music, a lot of that stuff is already online and stuff.
So like you saying, it's like you building a website, but so you have to build like a website or service where you can actually upload the stuff, and then the app communicates with that website. So it's like a twofold. You're building a website, and then the app is communicating with the website.
Yeah, because with a website or with an app, if it's like, say, somebody have a contractor company and they just want an app where people can see their work and stuff like that, and you know, they can hit them up through an app, because before people don't used to have websites for everything, or it was not so readily available for everybody, only certain people. So now that apps are becoming more readily available, because it was only big companies that used to have apps. It wasn't just your regular Joe Blow, you know, who had apps.
Because it was so expensive.
Exactly, and now people are figuring out how to do it and not charge as much as these big companies who are charging to create this app. So anyway, contractor company, they only have a front page to show what they do and stuff like that. Then they don't have these additional tabs that you have to click and get to this page. Once you have to click and go to another page, that's when all the complexity comes into play. Am I right?
Right.
Yeah, I could see that too. I want it to be user friendly, is what you're expressing. So, what part do you play in this, as far as the mixtape, certified mixtape?
So I mean, I just do like a lot of, you know, person to person. So business to business.
You keep your ears to the streets.
Yeah, I come and I rub shoulders and shake hands, and I meet the people. I meet artists. I put them on. I'm the the public relations of everything.
Yeah. PR. Yeah, that's dope, man. That's dope, because you got to have everything. And it's a body fitly joined together.
Yeah.
You got to have different parts that move to it in order for it to be successful, right?
Right.
And so you guys, y'all figuring it out, to be around and to have been in business long as if you guys have had this app is dope, man. And so what are the stipulations for is like annually? I know there has to be some prices to pay for like the server, the back behind the scenes server.
How does it make money?
Yeah, not the money part, just how do you maintain it?
Okay.
So yeah, you like depending on if you own your own server or if you rent a server. Like currently, our server is in downtown Dallas.
Okay.
Like a bigger server where you can handle apps and websites and a lot of traffic. Like it's probably like about $2,000 a month, something like that.
Wow, $2,000 a month.
Yeah.
For a big server, so that's whenever you are. My mind going back to websites again. Okay. So is that for the big server where, example, you're creating an app for your company, so you go under that server, but then you're gonna go ahead and create an app for my company as well. You just put it under that server as well. You don't have to go and get another server. You use that server to manage multiple apps, or is it $2,000 per server per app?
So the certified server is $2,000.
Okay.
I could put more, probably another website on there, but that one's just mainly for certified. Like some of the other I do have other servers for other websites. I don't like to mix them just because, like, if one gets a lot of traffic, I don't want the other one to go down.
Right.
So,
but another thing. So if you got this server, and you basically give it away for free. You can download it for free. How do you guys turn it to ROI?
So that's through advertisement.
Advertisement. So you have to go out and get people to sponsor it, or
you see, just like when you go to a website, ads that pop up on the screen.
Yes.
Yeah, we got those.
And
ads and
how
stuff
do y'all contact those people?
So it's the same thing you do here on YouTube. You got AdSense.
That's right.
You got MoPub. You got everybody has their own like advertisement network. So we have our own ad server where we basically deal with several networks.
Wow. So, and how did you guys get kicked? How do you pick what ad service what you're going to use? How do you pick the one? Or do they pick you?
So a lot of times an ad network they'll contact you once they see you're doing volume, but you can also reach out to them as well. So me personally, I don't like to put every ad everything into one ad network because they can ban you or do anything. So I just picked several of them, and then we monetize through all of them.
Wow, that's big, man. I like it. I like the fact that it becomes something here after all those years that he's figured out. Like after going through everything that he's went through, he's able to. And how can people like
if they want your service,
want you to pretty much make them an app? Do you do that or no?
I do. In the past I have, like right now I've been more focused on just my brand.
Yeah.
And I got other businesses going on. So
we gonna get into that too. You got other businesses going on. That boy got a lot of money coming in.
You sound like he's so scarred against doing work for other people.
Yeah, because they be worrying the hell out of him. He don't want to deal with him. And I can't blame him because I've been around and I can't find my baby. You know what I'm talking about? I can't understand. I get it because you don't want to deal with him no more. They done scarred you. Yeah. A lot of people done hurt him. You get it working for him, and they hard to deal with. We had a guy to replace our fence one time. You remember that? Damn fence was falling down before he even left the damn house. I knew it was a setup because that boy had brought one man over there. I should have hired the Hispanics.
It's cold.
Yeah. And his brother came over there and left one man over there. One man. I said, so you gonna do this whole fence? Yeah, man. He and he stayed out there for a week or so.
Damn.
When he got done, man, it was holes, gaping holes, and everything else in it. The fence was falling the first time the wind blew. You know, and so you do get tired of people. I try to help that man. Yeah. So what I'm telling you is, I understand your pain. That you probably not, but how would a man get you to go back into that? Is it lucrative for you to do it, or is it a pain?
It depends. Like as far as like if it's like like for hire, it's more of a pain.
I already knew it. That's why I gave you my fence story.
Yeah. It's a pain whenever, because you got with apps and websites and things, you're trying to basically bring out somebody else's concept, right? So it's not in your head, and it's hard getting it out of them what they actually want. Yeah. So it's a lot. You have to actually design what the app gonna look like, the functionality.
For them to say yes, no, take this off, add this.
Yeah, right. Take it off, add this. So yeah, that's a lot. So if you partnering with something, like partnering with it is a lot, because then I'm invested in it, and then at that point I'll put more into it. But like if it's just for hire, then it's just like
it's bland.
You're trying to invest and get some money out of it.
VRM, Visual Realistic Media, was a thing that we built websites, and we was building websites for different businesses. Okay. And it got to be a situation. Do you know, we were stressing, man. We built them for everybody. Like, they were calling like a lot. Like, once you get it up, now they got to figure out, they can't load on it. They don't want to pay you for the maintenance, but they want you to continue to work on it for free. And this stuff just was kind of like, wow. And then I tell my wife, I said, the lady calling again for the flowers. I said, why is she calling? What did we do? We gave her a website. Yeah, but she don't want to pay maintenance, but she need us to fix it. I'm like, we ain't got time for that. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Like a lot, and that's just one instance, but it was more. Like, people want you to go so far when you do something like that for them. Even if you tell them up front, you're gonna have to pay for maintenance. They don't want to do it.
It's the same concept with the apps.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, the same exact concept.
Because things happen, and also what they don't realize is the apps you use or the softwares you use in the back end also update, and things change, and in order for you to get that fixed on your app, that's called a maintenance.
Right.
And
the server costs money.
Yeah,
right.
And then we hiring contractors to also, because I know how to do it. I've done it before, but I wasn't fit to put my time and energy into building a website because I got a lot going on. So I have a contractor. One of the guys was in New York for a minute, and then we had a couple of them, didn't we? But at any rate, we try and take care of him. But he's frustrated too, because the person that we're dealing with, they switching up stuff all the time. They ain't paying maintenance fees. They tell you one thing, and then they go in it and they do something to it themselves, trying to learn it, and then they want you to fix it.
Right.
Yeah, they got the back. Yeah, and say, well, no, it just messed up. No, you know what you done. We see right here what you done. But you understand that, right?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay, so how do you make money outside of that? Is that the only way? As far as the ads and Is that it?
Well,
is that enough to make it
you can-
lucrative
so you-
enough to pay everybody and do everything?
So you can feature artists. You use your social media, promotion, promotional campaigns, that type of stuff. You can
push notifications.
Yeah,
on
push
the
notifications.
handsets. Yeah.
When you
To get these people to advertise, can you also reach out to people that you want advertised on there? Like if you like big advertisers, like say you want McDonald's to advertise on your platform. Do you reach out to them and say, hey, this is what we produce right now. It would be lucrative for you to promote on my page.
You can do that, but typically it's easier to go through like an ad platform because majority of the big company, Fortune 500 companies, they're gonna advertise through like a platform so they can push it out to multiple websites. Yeah.
So when you
But the big thing is also you want to make sure that you like when you first get into like the advertisement, you might have like a contract that's like more so like even with YouTube, your contract is usually 60-40. Once you start getting some actual traffic and you get more traffic, you can negotiate your contract with the advertisers where you can get 80% of your or 90%. So that's how you also make money too.
So you can do that.
Do you feel like, how do you feel about being that you a techie? That's what he is.
Yeah.
Being that you're a techie, how do you feel about the apps? Like, because sometimes Instagram will quit on us, or it will slow down, or it will lag. You notice all this stuff because you're having to deal with a lot of this.
Right.
So when you see it, you're like, damn, it's lagging. Man, look at this thing here. The other day, my thumbnail was down on YouTube. I couldn't post a thumbnail for like 4 hours. And everybody, when I wouldn't put it in my thing, the thumbnail messing up, it popped up. Everybody's saying the same thing.
Right. Yeah, that's cost of doing business as far as like the service. Like you try to keep it up as keep your app up and keep your site up 99% of the time. Like that's your goal. Like majority of people. So when you get those little instances, it's
that's
hard.
technology that
That's
you
technology.
can't do anything about.
Do you advertise through YouTube and all that, or market any kind of way through YouTube?
So I market mainly through like the app markets and also Facebook and Instagram.
But Certified Mixtape is a thing. It should have a YouTube page and
We're
all
working
that,
on
right?
YouTube right now.
Am I right?
We
Like
got-
you guys are
to show that
great.
you're all
Yeah.
rounded. And
Yeah.
because people tend to, once you get focused and you find your love for something like your apps, that's like what I was saying earlier, you tend to stay one track mind and that's what you put your everything into instead of, you know.
I think you
being
got to
into
do it all,
everything.
baby.
You
Yeah,
gotta do
we
it
have
all,
we have a YouTube. We gotta push
Push it.
content out.
Put more content like
consistently.
Of us, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I
You can
agree.
video y'all just doing the apps.
And see, that's
Yeah.
Set up a camera. You don't even have to pay attention to it. Just put it there and just do this. You might talk a little bit or say that you're doing
Explain
this.
it.
And explain it.
People are
because
buying into
people
it.
out there, like I was telling him, YouTube videos. I don't watch YouTube music videos unless I'm cleaning. I don't ever watch it, but listen to it when I'm cleaning the house or doing something I need that drive. You know what I mean? I'm the type of person that go on YouTube for two things: DIY videos. Love it. That's my number one thing to go on. As I said, music depending on my mood, what I'm doing and stuff like that. But what else did I say I go on? I told you the other day.
You be listening to that Beanie Man on there.
I said that's whenever I'm cleaning. But mainly DIY because I love DIY. I'm a DIY person of how to build this, how to make this, how to do this, how to whatever. DIY, I go on there all the time. I think those videos make the most money out of anything else.
Yeah. I go on for DIY, also entertainment.
Or education. That's what that's the next
You know
thing.
me,
How
I-
to learn how to
I'm researching on
You know
YouTube.
me, I listen
audiobooks.
to that
I
new
like
Yellow
audiobooks
Bees that
on
came
YouTube.
out yesterday. That new Yellow Bees video came out yesterday. Shout out Yellow Bees. I watched that yesterday, and yeah, that's what I'm going on there for. When I see him post on Instagram that he got a new one out, or if I see somebody from the D that's got something popping, or other places,
'cause
or
he loves
Atlanta,
his
if Three
music.
Stripes come out, shout out Three Stripes. I'm gonna be like, or Shorty Low Jr. Oh, they got a new one. I'm on that YouTube trying to find it out.
Yeah.
This is the way life is going now. Like people have certain things, and you can just shut doors on different things. I don't have to look at TikTok. Well, I can go on the reels. This stuff is tripping, man. Like you could do a lot of different stuff, and it's growing every day. How do you make people see Certified Mixtapes and draw to it?
I feel like you got to be creative with the, like you said,
content, yeah.
with the content on YouTube. I'll just push from all your social media or all your platforms to where you're trying to get them to go, drive traffic.
Gotta make it land
for us,
somewhere.
that would be our site and our app. But you got to get creative with it. I feel like it with your advertisement and how you draw people, because everybody's just trying to get eyes, right? You're trying to move eyes from Instagram to your app.
Yeah. So because the thing is that like, if it wasn't for you being here, I wouldn't have heard about Certified Mixtape. Yeah. And yes, I'm on social media all the time and stuff like that. So like that would be the perfect place for it to pop, because YouTube is the new TV. Nobody hardly watches television anymore. Because I'm always busy. If I do want to watch a movie, I'm doing whatever I got to do, and my phone is up on YouTube, looking for whatever movie I want to watch because it's on YouTube. I guarantee you, and I'm watching it. So that's my new TV. I don't watch TV because TV is a big thing. You can't take it everywhere with you. Here it is.
It's in your pocket.
Right.
Let me ask you this, guys. What kind of other business you got? You thought you threw it out there like I got it going on. You didn't say it like that, but that's the way, somebody might have caught it that way. Not me though.
No. So I have other businesses, and I also I do like nonprofit work too.
That's dope.
So
what kind of nonprofit work?
So the nonprofit work is I help out with this is my girls' food pantry. And then also we have.
She has a food pantry, or does she work for, like, help out with a food pantry?
No, so that's what the nonprofit is. So we started actually like a food pantry. So this is like our second year on doing that. So we're just trying to build that up, beginning doing like different events for Christmas, Thanksgiving, and then back to school. And then now this year we're just trying to do one every month.
So you give food back to just different communities. You go out in the community and give food, or how does it work?
So we do food. That was what we did for Thanksgiving last year. But then we also do we give out presents for Christmas.
So you only do holidays, like special times.
This past year, yes.
But you said every month, because I caught where you said you're doing something every month. So I was trying to figure out.
Yeah. So this year for 2022, we're projecting to do every month. Try to give out like food, and also it's not just more so giving out food. We're trying to get people on their feet, so it's just more so helping them out, like if they're trying to get a job, giving out gas cards, that type of stuff.
I know, but where do you go? How do you find out about these people? How do you find out who to touch, who to help?
Social media. Social media, and then just we reach out to different groups inside of Facebook.
Wow.
Okay.
So again, I mean. G, what's going on with you? I mean, you laid back. I mean, at the end of the day, are you having to also help with the?
We do a lot of This is my brother. So
as well.
And you blood
y'all
brother?
Together?
Blood brother?
Not blood.
Okay.
No, I ain't say nothing.
Okay. I was just asking because I know I've been hearing you say brother. So I just wanted to know, is it like same mom and dad?
I didn't say nothing.
No. But blood is thicker than water. I mean, what's the difference?
Get him.
Okay, so how long have y'all known each other?
Man.
All my life, I had to fight.
No, it wasn't.
Say 2004.
Yeah.
I love y'all bond the way that you guys have built.
And what has you done while you call him your brother?
Man, we done went through a lot in life.
Give me an example.
Man. You know what? Okay, I can give one. As men, we don't normally speak about any and everything to
everybody.
Yeah, just everybody. So someone that you can just be confident in enough to let your guard down and talk to them about everything, no matter what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. I mean, we can talk.
Has he ever given you an advice?
Oh yeah.
Listen.
Okay.
To something that you spoke to him about that you did not like what he said.
Yeah, but but sometimes when you get mad at the truth. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the reason why I was asking, because when you think about somebody who's your brother or somebody who's there for you, it's not just a yes person that's saying, yes to everything, but
Tell me
actually
when I'm fucking up. Please.
Exactly. Yeah. So that's the reason why I was trying to see, is he that person? Why you say that because a lot of people nowadays, when you meet people, they're like, oh, that's my brother, that's my sister, whatever. But are you really,
No. So he do the same for me. Yeah. Like we hold each other accountable. So exactly. He be getting on me because I won't answer the phone or whatever. I be busy in my own world or whatever. Yeah. He stay on me too.
Yeah. Good. So if somebody want to get a hold of you, top 3 mixtapes, in life, nigga. Top 3 mixtapes in life, nigga.
Any genre.
Ooh. Cushion
Anytime.
Orange
They do
Juice,
use
Wiz Khalifa.
I was gonna say that.
Cushion Orange Juice, Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, number one.
Nah, I'm just not.
No. We gotta have it in order.
Shit, Jeezy,
Number one.
Thug Motive.
Number one.
Number one mixtape.
Who is your
all
number one?
time.
It is,
All
this is your opinion or y'all's opinion.
Mixtape of all time.
I still go.
Can we
I
say
still
Nipsey
would
Hussle
go-
was Crenshaw a mixtape?
Yeah, that was a mixtape. I go with
Crenshaw.
Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, I go with that one. The Crenshaw.
Number one.
That's
number
number
two.
two.
Wiz Khalifa.
Cushion Orange Juice.
I'm going with Cushion Orange Juice.
Yep.
That was a good
Number
one.
three.
Number three.
That Jeezy.
That Jeezy got to be because
I used to hit the. Yeah, that one went hard, boy. What was that? Thug Motivate?
Was that the 101?
He had a lot of them.
No, I'm talking that one when he say like a Cantrell plate. That was on one of his albums, but it was on a mixtape too. I know
Was it Kane Band the Snowman?
Boy, that nigga went hard. That nigga, that boy, Jeezy had a hell of a. He might
had a
be
few
one
of
of them from my point of view.
Dang,
in
you
the
got
South,
no
bro,
ceilings.
Gucci man, all these niggas, man.
You
It's
just
a
popping
bunch
up
of
with a
them.
whole
man.
bunch of them. in
It's
your
hard
head.
to just get
No,
free because
you
you got
can
Lil
three.
Wayne. No
Bro, I'm not.
ceilings.
You
That's
know,
it.
you the one.
This is
gave
your
them,
number
man.
three.
It
So do you need
switches-
to knock somebody off and add somebody
It
else?
switches all the time because what mood are you in?
Okay,
Lil Wayne
right
ain't in
now.
mine.
You know what
Who's
I'm
your
saying?
top three right now?
Right now. What was I listening to right now? I mean, right now I was listening to some artists that I was listening to classic music while ago.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Classic
fine.
music in Dallas.
Okay,
He's
tell me who's the
dope.
number one mixtape ever in Dallas, Texas.
number one mixtape in Dallas.
That's that DSR. Dang.
It gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Golly,
DSR.
yeah.
I hit them boys. That's that DSR.
Yeah.
That-
Dirty South Riders for sure.
I would say out of Dallas it had to be DSR.
Them niggas bad
They
so
movement
many.
was- Their movement
You know
was
what I'm saying?
different.
They had an impact. People
George,
that had-
shout out to T-Town Music,
Yeah.
man. George was putting it down. He been on the show, man. Love him, man.
They had in Grifter. You remember Grifter?
Yeah, Grifter
Come
and them
on.
had a campaign where they
Yes,
just
sir.
putting stickers all over the place.
Oh,
It's
man.
still old Grifter stickers out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, man, check it, man. Anything else you guys want to get off your chest before I let you go?
You asked me what I do. What else do I do?
Yeah, you ain't tell me nothing. You said
No,
you.
we went to flowing on everything.
Go
but,
ahead.
Let's see. I inherited 200 acres of land with my family.
200 acres of land. Do
Yeah.
not ever let that go.
Never. It's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? So, man, my great grandfather did a unique thing, and he jumped out there and took a hold of something that he would never see it being as great as it could be. You know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So, just me to grab that torch and run with it. You know what I'm saying? So we got my family. We got that 200 acres. We're building pavilions on it this year to do trail rides.
Okay.
Then hey, whenever the legalization comes forward of marijuana, we're gonna definitely
Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting you up on that.
Oh, yeah. We
I
all
wanna try
up-
to
gonna
get
be
it.
on
I want
that.
to try it. It's coming.
Oh yeah, it's coming quick. Like for real. We've been
Yeah.
in and out of offices talking, trying to get it figured out. So that's that. Man, I got another a friend of mine. We just took on a building and bought it in the design district, 6,000 square feet, 3-story. So we finna get that, do like 18 different set designs, do it for creatives to come in and
Wow.
so that's that. Man, here in about another month, I got a smoke shop coming uptown.
Wow, that's
So
dope,
it's just,
man. Those a few things.
That's good.
Just a little splash.
yeah,
Just a little
yeah,
And
splash.
how old are you again?
I'm 33.
33.
Okay, that's good.
33, yeah. The same age that Jesus died and resurrected again, the same age that Nipsey Hussle died. Yeah.
We was a part of
33.
that Crenshaw tour too in Dallas.
You was?
Yeah.
Wow, man. I wondered who that was out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, man, thank you guys, man. Ricky, G, man, I appreciate you guys for coming on Boss Talk 101, man. Whenever you guys got something going, man, we love you, bro.
Yeah.
Whenever y'all got something going and y'all want to come back on the show or whatever, it's an announcement y'all about to make, Boss Talk is the place to make that announcement, man. Real talk.
Appreciate you having.
Man,
Thank
so
you,
how can
man,
people
for
get a
real.
hold of you when they want you to make that app?
Hit me up on Certified
Certified.
Mixtapes.
Same thing with you?
Certified mixtape.
Man, check it, man. These boys come through, man, and drop this knowledge on us today, guys. Hey, make sure you like and subscribe to Boss Talk 101, where the bosses talk, man. It's a unique hustle. Real big.
YouTube and on Instagram. Don't forget.
Man, hey, check it, man. It's been another great segment of Boss Talk 101.
Yes,
And we
sir.
out.